Buenos dias, mi gente. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys did not forget about me while I was gone for last week because I didn't upload a video, but I'm back. Here I am today. I'm going to be working with wash, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am first starting off with painting the waterfall that I took a video of that you guys just saw in the beginning of the video. So that is what I'm painting here. I'm painting the waterfall. And then right next to it, I'm going to be painting a landscape that I took a video of. I took a lot of reference photos and a lot of videos when I went to the beach. So yeah, this is where I got these reference photos from, reference videos as well. They are my own. And I had lots of fun painting at the beach as well. So you guys are going to be seeing that in the vlog, which is coming out next week. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be uploading that vlog on Wednesday. But yeah. So this month we're only gonna get 3 videos out. So it's the first one was from the first of the month, and then the second week I didn't do anything, and then so this is the 3rd week of the month, and then on the last week of the month is gonna be the vlog. I'm not sure if I want to continue to do vlogs depending on how well it does for this upcoming one, but we will see. I hope you guys do enjoy the vlogs, but if you guys don't, then I will probably not make them anymore. And then what else? Next month, there's a lot going on next month. Next month, you guys are going to be seeing like a sneak peek of the Puff and Fluff. It's called the Puff and Fluff project that I'm working on, which is an 2D animation project. And so yeah, you guys are going to be seeing that. First of all, I started this painting a little differently than what I normally do, which is lay down a color for the background and then afterwards lay down some color for the bigger shaped objects. So for this one, it would have been like the rocks, the waterfall. And then after that, I would lay down some colors for the shadows. But for some reason, this time I just went in straight with like detailing and rendering out the waterfall. Not sure why I did that, but I did do that. And then another thing that I was trying to do with this painting was use a different color palette than I normally use. So for this color palette, the main 2 colors, or 3 colors I guess, would be the purple, green, and blue. And then I just throw in a little bit of yellow ochre, a little bit of yellow, and then a little bit of red and pinks. And then I used quite a bit of white in this painting so I could get the colors that I wanted. And I was really happy with how it turned out. I really enjoyed the colors that I chose. And yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of music, and then you guys can just enjoy the painting. I'm just about done finishing up with this painting. The last thing I need to do is add some white for the highlights of the waterfall. And after that, I'm all done with this one and I can move on to the next one. Painting water is definitely something that doesn't come easy to me. I have to think about it a lot because it's a different element and a different form. So painting liquids as well. Anything that's liquidy, definitely not easy to paint for me. Also want to mention that I'm still trying to figure out my lighting for these videos. I'm still not quite sure how to do that, but I'm figuring it out, and I'm trying to do my best to give you guys like the best lighting and like the best actual like color references for like my artwork that I'm doing. But sometimes I often saturate the video a little too much, just because there's a lot of yellowing going on when it comes to the camera, because I am recording on my iPhone. So there's quite a lot of yellow. This time I did do a little bit differently. So I added an extra light source to my videos, and it came out a little bit too blue in some areas. Not blue, but like grayish. And then in other times it came out like really, really bright yellow. So I was having trouble figuring that out. And then so I just end up editing like the saturation and then the shadows for this video. But overall, the colors do look very similar to like the colors that I'm actually using in this painting. So I do want to mention that because my last videos have been like really, really saturated and a bit too like orangey. So yeah. So the first painting was very complex, and it had a lot of colors. It had a lot of various different textures. There was like moss, there was plants, there was rocks, there was trees, and then there was a waterfall. So there was like multiple different textures that I was working with and multiple different colors that I was mixing, and a color palette that I'm not used to. So the first one did take quite a long time. I think the whole painting took me like about 30 to 40 minutes. So it's quite a long time I spent on that one. And then moving on from that one to this one literally only took about like maybe 10 minutes. Or a little bit more than 10 minutes, I think. I think it might have been like 15 minutes. But it didn't take very long, and I'm literally showing you almost the whole process here. There was some pauses here and there, but overall it took me 15 minutes for this other one. And a lot of that had to do with like the simplicity of the color palette, and that there's not a lot of textures going on here, and the composition. So it's really just a lot of blues and greens. And then that's about it. I also simplified like my shadows and my shapes and the textures for different things. So a lot of things were in shadow, so you didn't really see much texture on the trees, nor did you see much texture in the grass, because everything was just in shadow. So I just painted a lot of different various shapes mainly, and then detailing wasn't very complicated at all. So there was that as well. We are nearly towards the end of the video. I just have a little bit of colors left to add, a little bit of colors to add on the road, and then going back in with some white for the highlights. But overall, we are practically finished here. And I just want to say thank you so much for those of you that have recently subscribed. Thank you guys for continuing to watch my videos, for those of you that are already subscribed. And thank you so much for leaving some comments down below. I do read the comments, so if you guys leave something there, I will definitely reply to you guys. And if I don't reply, that's probably because I just put a thumbs up or like a little heart, like letting y'all know that like I read the comment. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Terwijl ik wat het terwijl, and I will see you when I see you.